Hi, my name is Suri Smith and I'm located in Lakewood, New Jersey, and I volunteer for a wonderful organization in Lakewood called Yad Rachel, and it's basically an organization that helps families, women and their families, deal with postpartum depression, postpartum disorders. It was started about 15 years ago on a street corner, actually, when three ladies were just talking. They were by the bus stop waiting for their children to get on the bus, and one of them said, "Hey, you know, Mrs. Moskowitz had a baby." And one of them said, "Oh, this is number 10, I think." And one of them said, the other one said, "Well, maybe, do you know what's going on in the household? Is there enough help?" So one person said, "I don't know, but the three of us, let's work together." And one of them said, "Okay, fine, I'm gonna get the mother some cleaning help, and I'm gonna get the mother some help in the house, and I'm gonna cook the meals." And from that moment, the Yad Rachel organization was born. And the aim is to provide relief and care for women after a baby. You know, in this community, women the average family is about 6 or 7. And a lot of people, you know, where it used to be in Europe, everyone had their families next door. You know, in America today, everyone's spread all over the country. And a lot of people don't have their families around. They don't have the support they need to help them through those crucial few weeks. And as a result, the incidence of postpartum depression has risen throughout the country. And we, you know, as a community, and we as the country know, you know, whoever's involved in mental health knows that the earlier you detect depression or any type of disorder, and the earlier it's treated, the less impact it has on the family, and the woman can recover very nicely. Nobody was calling for depression. No one was calling for anything. No one would call and say, "Hey, I'm depressed." They didn't know they were depressed, and they didn't know symptoms, they didn't know recognition. They just thought, this is the way I have to be. This is the way I feel. I feel sad, I feel anxious all the time. They didn't realize it's depression. It wasn't widely spread. Today everybody has a therapist, everybody talks about it, but then 10 years ago it was just, no one talked about it. So we come into the house and provide meals and bedtime help and homework, and then the caregiver who was trained would say, "Hey, you know, I think something's going on in the house," and we sort of, with the rabbis, we'd sort of get in and give the woman the help. So that was then, we serviced about 4 families. We were working out of a kitchen. We needed to get it like just a different look. It was just really considered like nobody called, you know. No, like if you called that, you were really doing bad, and no one wanted to, you know, be in that position, you know. So we actually like worked a lot on the PR of it. We got a video. We made a very nice video, professional, and we had a whole dinner, and we sort of launched it. I had a young girl, came from a very messed up home. Her mother had OCD and terrible mental disorders, totally untreated. She grew up in this totally dysfunctional state that no one knew about. She grew up in this terrible state, and she got married and she had her baby, and then she just went off the deep end, really. She just, you know, she became psychotic. And she came to us, and she was like, you know, she was in a psychotic state. She came to be the Messiah. It was very sad. And we had to send her to a psychiatric ward, which is not great, you know, any psychiatric ward, but for a religious girl, it's really eye-opening. It's really very, very sad, actually. So she came home, and she was stable, you know, but that was it. Like, we just got her over the crisis, and we decided that we have to change this girl. There's nothing to talk about. We cannot let her go through life like this. She's gonna go through another crisis. Okay, she got through that episode. So we raised $7,000 in Philadelphia, the wonderful program run by Dr. Hupper. He has an OCD program that he treats 3 weeks. Intensive OCD program costs $6,000, $7,000. And we raised money, and we sent her there. And she turned around completely. It did wonders for her. She came out completely. And she was cured. She was cured of her OCD. She came home, and she just, you know, was able to take care of her kids, and with therapy, she got through it. We were like the supportive ring around her. We just like formed this ring around her, you know? Me and my sisters, and, you know, everyone. It's a beautiful story. And now she's amazing. Every family suffering from some kid that just went off and can't perform and is on drugs, and horrible, you know, for the religious community and for anyone, you know, who don't want to kill like that. They're unsuccessful, okay? And I believe that part of the problem is that a lot of times there is untreated depression in the family. And I believe this, and I believe the mothers can take care of themselves, and when a person suffers from untreated depression and doesn't take care of themselves, the kids suffer, okay? The kids suffer. The suffering is terrible, and some kids will make it in that family and some kids won't, and that's the reason. So I feel that all the organizations put together, everything goes back to that original thing of the mother taking care of herself. She could be a good, strong mother and help her family. The world was created for this. Why didn't God make everyone equal? He didn't, because he wanted that the point of living is to give. You know what I'm saying? When you give, then your life is worth something. You know what I'm saying? You don't give. Like if you never get married, you never have children, you never do anything, you know, you don't have that life. When you give and give and give, it's just so rewarding. My own children, I feel like, are watching it, and they're watching me give for nothing, and it's such a, the lesson in seeing someone give for nothing is so powerful. I think it just makes a person, a better parent later on. So I'm confident that even though it takes away from my family time and it cuts in, but I'm confident that it will make my children better people. I really hope that everyone watching this will take away that there are a lot of things to be done, and a person should never say, what could little me do? A person can look around the community. There's so many people that need help. There's homeless people, there's people with no food, there's people that are poor, there's people that are suffering, and everyone can help. And when you help, it just makes a person feel so good, and it adds so much enrichment to your life. A person that gives, they themselves, I feel like, will always be the givers and not the takers. It's such an important thing. Be a giver. Whoever's listening to this, you just go out there and just do something for your community, because it is the most important thing a person could do. And besides for raising a family, you gotta, give to others. So you could call the organization directly. We have our own number, which is 732-367-8597. And the office is located on 500 West Kennedy Boulevard in Lakewood, New Jersey. And anyone could call up, and even if we can't help you because you don't fit the program, we never send anyone away. We always give everyone resources, and we follow up on it. Even if someone calls and they say they're chronically depressed or this or that, we always, every single person that we could, could be helped.